Cristiano Ronaldo's old life begins on the small and humble island of Madeira, where the salty scent of the Atlantic Ocean mixed with the struggles of an ordinary family created the backdrop of a destiny that even he could not imagine, and in those narrow sloping streets of Funchal he grew up as a skinny, energetic boy with a football constantly bouncing between his feet. His house was small, the income was low, and the challenges were many, yet the fire burning inside him was far greater than the circumstances surrounding him, because even as a child his heartbeat aligned with the rhythm of football. His mother worked tirelessly to keep the family afloat, his father served as a kit man for a local club, and although the family lived a simple life, there was a powerful warmth in their bond that kept Ronaldo's dreams alive. His childhood was not decorated with luxury but woven with hunger, hope, and an unstoppable desire to rise, a desire that would later transform into one of the greatest engines of ambition the world of sports had ever witnessed, and every day after school he would run to the rough fields of the neighborhood, chasing the ball as if it were a part of his soul. As the years passed, football became more than a hobby, it became a lifeline, a necessity, something that shaped his identity at a very young age, and he spent endless hours practicing his dribbles, improving his touches, and polishing every move on the rugged streets that served as his first training ground. His feet moved faster than children his age, his instincts were sharper, and very soon he began to stand out among players far older than him, leaving coaches astonished by the rare talent glowing inside such a young boy. His father admired his passion, his mother quietly protected and encouraged his dream, and his siblings cheered for him as though his victories were theirs, creating an invisible circle of support that surrounded him during the early storms of life. At just 8 years old he joined the local club Andorranha, where his father worked, and although life at home was difficult, the football field became the place where he felt the freest, the happiest, and the truest version of himself. People who saw him play at that age would say his speed resembled the wind, that he dribbled without fear, and that even as a child he carried within him a fire that seemed impossible to extinguish. His talent soon caught the attention of Nacional, one of Madeira's well-known clubs, where his playing style became sharper, his discipline grew stronger, and his hunger for success expanded far beyond the small island he came from, making him feel that football was not just a dream but a calling that demanded everything from him. The challenges were constant, limited resources, limited opportunities, and the weight of a struggling household, yet he kept his eyes fixed solely on the path ahead, refusing to let anything distract him from the future he wanted to create. When the opportunity came for a trial at Sporting CP in Lisbon, it meant leaving behind his family, his home, his island, and the world he had always known, but deep inside he understood that greatness often demands sacrifices that test the courage of a young heart. At the age of just 12, he boarded a plane to Lisbon with trembling hands, a heavy heart, and eyes full of uncertainty, yet his spirit burned with the hope that the step could change his fate forever. Life at Sporting CP was not easy for the young boy, the training was intense, competition was brutal, and homesickness often crawled into his heart, making him miss the comfort of his mother's voice and the simplicity of his island home. Many nights he felt alone, many days the city felt too big, too fast, and too overwhelming, yet every morning he forced himself to wake up, wipe his tears, and return to the field, because he knew his dream was worth more than the pain he faced. At the academy he encountered players stronger, taller, and more experienced than him, but instead of feeling intimidated he used their presence as motivation to push harder, run faster, and train longer than anyone else around him. His speed increased, his dribbling sharpened, his stamina reached remarkable levels, and slowly but surely he began to rise above the rest, turning himself into one of Portugal's most promising young talents. Coaches were astonished by his progress, teammates admired his discipline, and even rivals respected the fearless intensity he brought to the field. But even in this golden phase of progress, Ronaldo faced a terrifying obstacle when doctors discovered a heart condition that threatened to end his football journey before it could truly begin, shaking the ground beneath his dream and filling his family with fear. For a moment the world seemed to stand still, and it felt as though his future was slipping away before his eyes, yet he underwent a successful surgery that saved not just his health but also his destiny, allowing him to return to training only days later with a heart stronger than the one he had before, both physically and emotionally. After recovering from the surgery, his dedication reached an extraordinary peak. He trained more intensely than ever, fueled by the knowledge of how easily everything could have been taken away from him. When he joined Sporting's senior team, his performances became impossible to ignore, and the world began to notice the rising star who moved with unmatched pace, power, and passion. His life changed forever during a friendly match against Manchester United, where his electrifying performance stunned even the seasoned English players, especially those who would soon become his teammates. That match became the turning point of his life, because Sir Alex Ferguson, deeply impressed by Ronaldo's brilliance, made the decision to bring him to Manchester United, marking the beginning of one of football's greatest careers. Leaving Portugal once again, Ronaldo stepped into a new chapter, one filled with pressure, enormous expectations, and challenges bigger than anything he had ever faced, yet the boy from Madeira embraced it all with fearless determination. The hardships of his old life had shaped a mindset built for greatness, teaching him that no obstacle was too big, no moment too heavy, and no dream too distant. Even after he became a global icon, Ronaldo never forgot the narrow streets of Madeira, the struggles of his childhood, the sacrifices his mother made, the quiet strength of his father, and the nights he cried alone as a young boy far from home. His old life was not a story of comfort but of resilience, hunger, and unstoppable ambition, and every challenge he conquered as a child became a ladder that lifted him toward future triumphs. The discipline learned in poverty, the strength built through hardship, the motivation created by doubt, these were the foundations upon which his legendary career was built. His story reminds the world that greatness does not rise from comfort but from struggle, sacrifice, and the courage to keep moving forward even when the path is dark and uncertain. Cristiano Ronaldo's old life carved in him a spirit unshakable by failures, unbroken by fear, and untouched by limitations, and it became the very heartbeat of the player the world would later call one of the greatest of all time. His journey from a poor island boy to a global superstar stands as a powerful reminder that extraordinary dreams are born in ordinary places, and that the strength of a human being is not determined by where they start but by how fiercely they chase where they wish to go. And so, the boy who once kicked a worn-out football across the dusty streets of Madeira grew into a legend whose name echoes in every stadium across the world, proving that destiny favors those who dare to rise above their beginnings.